Hi everyone. So now we're just going to put it all together and we're going to start to work with shifting from one finger in one position to a finger in the next position. Just as a reminder, we want to make sure that we're always traveling without tension and that our thumb and our first finger are traveling together from the first position into whatever our second position is going to be. So I have some checkpoints that I like to do and that I like to apply that help remind me of all the things that I need to do whenever I shift. So as I just said, remember that our checkpoints are going to be this, and I might add a new thing or two. The first thing we're going to do is release, travel, establish our new position with our guide finger. So for me, I always think of this first finger as two things, my guide and my anchor finger. It releases, travels and guides, and anchors into that new position. And then what I do is I establish my finger pattern. So let's take a look in the book, and we're going to be looking at exercises 21 and 22. And basically, we're just going to apply these checkpoints of release and travel and establish our new position with our guide and our anchor finger, and then figure out what our finger pattern is in first and third position. So I want you to think about that at home. If we have one sharp in the key signature, that's going to be F sharp. So in first position, my finger pattern is going to be 2-3. When I'm in third position, we have that B natural and a C natural, creating the half step between 3 and 4. So I'm going to have that 3-4 finger pattern. So again, I'm in first position, I will have a 2-3 finger pattern. In a third position, I'm going to have a 3-4 finger pattern. So when I travel from one position to the next, I'm going to release, have my guide finger establish that new position, anchor in, and know that I'm going to that 3-4 finger pattern. If I can do those things and have a plan before I shift, it's going to take a whole lot of thinking out while I'm trying to just execute this playing example. So let's try it. So this is going to be number 21. Number 22, you'll notice that we're not just shifting from an open to third position, but we're traveling from 1 to 1. So with this, same thing. We're going to release, travel without tension, establish that new position, and we're just going to know that in third position, we're playing that 3-4 finger pattern. For number 23, we have something that's just a little bit different here, but it's still the same principle. You'll notice that at one point we have to shift from second finger F sharp to second finger A in third position. So again, that second finger F sharp in first position to second finger A in third position. So for this, again, it's the exact same principle, but it might make a little bit more sense this time. So we're going to, with that second finger, we're going to release and travel, but remember that first finger, these do not travel interdependently. When they travel, our arm, our hand, everything travels as one mechanism. And when we establish that new position, even though we're traveling from 2 to 2, we need to feel that first finger, our guide, and then our anchor finger, anchor into position with us. And if we know what our finger pattern is, we'll be able to feel that whole step from 1 to 2 to a whole step to 1 to 2. Let's try it. If you look at example number 24, it's the same thing. We're going to go from a 2-3 finger pattern, guide and anchor down, to a 3-4 finger pattern. So here we do have a shift from 3 to 3, but unlike the previous example, we need to feel that the 2-3 finger pattern as we shift changes to a 3-4 finger pattern. Let's give this one a shot. If you take these same principles and that same checkpoint list of release, travel, establish our new position with our anchor finger, and establish our finger pattern, you're always going to be successful no matter what position you're shifting from and to. Thanks.